Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be diving into fault code P0462. Canister Purge Pressure Sensor. Input value too low. We'll break down what this code means, what could be causing it, and how to diagnose and fix the issue. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or a DIY enthusiast, this video will equip you with the knowledge to tackle this common problem. So grab your tools and let's get started. Code P0462 is a diagnostic trouble code (DTC) that indicates a problem with the canister purge pressure sensor. This sensor is responsible for monitoring the pressure in the evaporative emissions control system, EVAP. The EVAP system is designed to prevent fuel vapors from escaping into the atmosphere. When the code P0462 is set, it means that the canister purge pressure sensor is detecting a pressure that is too low. This could be due to a number of factors, including a leak in the EVAP system, a faulty canister purge valve, or a problem with the sensor itself. There are a number of possible causes of code P0462. These include a leak in the EVAP system. This is the most common cause of code P0462. Leaks can occur in the fuel tank, the fuel lines, the EVAP canister, or the purge valve. A faulty canister purge valve. The canister purge valve is responsible for opening and closing the EVAP system to allow fuel vapors to be purged into the engine. If the valve is stuck closed, it can cause code P0462 to be set. A problem with the canister purge pressure sensor. The sensor itself could be faulty, or there could be a problem with the wiring or connector. The most common symptom of code P0462 is a check engine light. Other symptoms may include a strong fuel odor. This is a sign that fuel vapors are escaping from the EVAP system. Poor fuel economy. If the EVAP system is not working properly, it can cause the engine to run rich, which can lead to poor fuel economy. Difficulty starting the engine. If the EVAP system is not working properly, it can cause the engine to be flooded with fuel, which can make it difficult to start. If you are experiencing code P0462, it is important to have the problem diagnosed and repaired as soon as possible. A qualified mechanic can diagnose the problem and recommend the necessary repairs. Here are some additional resources that you may find helpful. P0462 code definition. https://www.obdcodes.com/P0462. P0462 code symptoms. https://www.yourmechanic.com/article/P0462 OBD. The second trouble code evaporative emission control system. Pressure sensor Clayton. P0462 code causes. https://www.obdcodes.com/P0462. I hope this information is helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions. The first step in diagnosing code P0462 is to understand what it means. This code indicates that the canister purge pressure sensor is detecting an input value that is too low. This could be due to a number of factors, including a faulty sensor, a leak in the EVAP system, or a problem with the purge valve. To diagnose the problem, you will need to use a scan tool to read the trouble codes from the vehicle's computer. Once you have the codes, you can use a repair manual or online resource to look up the possible causes of the code. Once you have a better understanding of the possible causes of the code, you can start to diagnose the problem. One way to do this is to visually inspect the EVAP system for any leaks. You can also use a smoke machine to introduce smoke into the system and look for leaks. If you find a leak, you will need to repair it before you can clear the code. If you don't find a leak, you may need to replace the canister purge pressure sensor or the purge valve. The repair for code P0462 will vary depending on the underlying cause of the problem. If the problem is caused by a faulty sensor, you will need to replace the sensor. If the problem is caused by a leak in the EVAP system, you will need to repair the leak. And if the problem is caused by a problem with the purge valve, you will need to replace the valve. In some cases, you may be able to clear the code by simply resetting the vehicle's computer. However, if the underlying problem is not fixed, the code will likely return. Here are some other things to keep in mind about code P0462. This code is often accompanied by other trouble codes, such as P0440, P0442, and P0455. This code can cause the vehicle to fail an emissions test. If you are not comfortable repairing the problem yourself, you should take your vehicle to a qualified mechanic. P0440. Evaporative Emission Control System Malfunction. P0442. Small leak detected in evaporative emission control system. P0455. Gross leak detected in evaporative emission control system.